today ahead of the first breaking Olympics competition to tell you just the where, what, how, why about the competition for those people that are new to spectating the sport. So as I say, it's the first time breaking's been at the Olympics, and so this is how it works. First of all, it's a 2-day competition. It's 1 day for the women and 1 day for the men. So it's all over in 1 day, but there's a lot to be done in that 1 day. So the women's competition, which is the Bgirls competition, standing for Breaking Girls competition, is on Friday the 9th of August. So in a couple of days' time, it will be on. UK times, it all kicks off at 3 p.m. and you should be able to watch it, I don't know, on BBC iPlayer or on Discovery Plus. So 3 p.m. is when it all kicks off for the Bgirls. There'll be a round robin, which is a group stage. So there'll be 4 groups with 4 Bgirls in, and they'll be competed against each other in this round robin. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. Then after the round robin, which will take a couple of hours, there'll be a break, and then it all kicks off again with the quarterfinals at 7 o'clock in the evening. So 7 o'clock is the quarterfinals. Then the semi-finals is at 7:45, so they actually don't have much rest in between. Then at 8:15, there's the bronze medal match. And then at 8:24, it's very precise, is the gold medal final. So that is pretty much the running order for the Friday for the Bgirls. And then the exact same running order for the Saturday, 10th of August, for the Bboys, all kicking off at 3 p.m. with the group stages and so on. So what I thought I'd do, I'll show you graphics of the time right now, and then I'll talk a bit more after you've seen these graphics. So take a look at this now. So in terms of the beginning of the Bgirl competition, the round robin, there's actually one thing that's happening just before it, which is a bit out of the ordinary. There's actually 16 Bgirls that were selected for the 4 groups, but the Olympic Committee deemed that there should be a qualifying refugee Olympian to be part of this. So there's actually 17 Bgirls, which doesn't fit into the round robin. So there's going to be a quick battle, first off, between the 16th and 17th ranked. So that will be Bgirl India versus Bgirl Talish. Now, Bgirl Talish is 17th ranked, and she is one that's been added on because she's part of the refugee, refugees in the Olympics. So there'll actually be a battle between Bgirl India, Bgirl Talish, to see who is actually going to make it into the round robin, the group stages. So that'll kick off first. When I say battle, they have in these rounds, they'll have 2 turns going into the ring, onto the performance space to do their set, come out, the other person goes in, does their set, they improvise on the spot, then they have another turn each. So 1 turn going in and the next person going in, and then the judges will deem who has won on points, and I think there's 9 judges. So then it goes after that into the group stages for the Bgirls. Group A, we've got Bgirl 671 from China. She is top ranked, so you might see a Chinese medal there. There's Bgirl Sunny, not to be mixed up with Bboys Sunny, who I've talked about in previous videos from the UK. This Bgirl Sunny is from the USA. Then we've got Bgirl Vanessa from Italy and Bgirl India, who's actually from France, or it might be Bgirl Talish, who's from the Refugee Olympics. Then we've got Group B, which is Bgirl Nika, Bgirl Sissy, another French Bgirl, Bgirl Logistics from the USA, and Bgirl Reagan. Group C is Bgirl Amy from Japan. She actually won one of the qualifying series, so I tip her as maybe getting a medal. Bgirl Anti from Italy, Bgirl Elamori from Morocco, and Bgirl Yingzi from China. And then Group C is Bgirl Iomi from Japan. She is one that also won a qualifying series, so I wouldn't be surprised if she gets a medal. She's the one that I've talked about before that's 40 and she is a teacher, so she's always one that I've been backing. There's Bgirl Stephanie from Ukraine, Bgirl Kate from Ukraine, and Bgirl Senorita Carlotta from France as well. So there could be 3 French Bgirls going through. So there'll be a lot for the home crowd to cheer on, and I think that's breaking is really popular in France, and I think that's why it's made it into the Paris 2024 Olympics. So that's the groups. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a graphic of that. So bear with me, I will be back after this graphic. Take a look. So on to the B-Boys group stages. They don't have any additional people trying to get into the group, so they have 16 B-Boys. So Group A is B-Boy Shake Kicks from Japan. He's ranked #1 in the world. So Japanese have got a very, very strong team. I wouldn't be surprised if there's quite a few medals from the B-Girls and B-Boys from Japan. Then there's B-Boy Victor from the USA, Hero 10 from Japan, who is very entertaining, Li Thing from China. Group B has got B-Boy Phil Wizard, who's from Canada. He's ranked #1 in the world. Then there's, in the same group, B-Boy Danny from France, B-Boy Kuzia from Ukraine, and B-Boy J Attack, I think from Australia. And then we've got B-Boy Group C. Group C sees Jeffro from the USA, who's ranked 3rd in the world. Then there's, in the same group, B-Boy Laguette from France, B-Boy Lee from Netherlands. Now, he won both qualifying series. He was unbeatable there, so it'd be interesting to see what he manages in this competition. B-Boy Hong Ten from South Korea. And then Group D, we see B-Boy Amir, who's 4th in the world, B-Boy Menu from the Netherlands, B-Boy Billy, and B-Boy Quake. So that's the group stages. I'm going to show you that as a graphic. Have a look. I'll be back afterwards. So in the group stages, they have the 2 rounds. So they're battling one person in their group. They go in 2 times each, and then the judges judge them. After they battled everyone in their round, that's when they tally up the points. The 2 top people from each group go through to the quarterfinals. That's all based on points. So the quarterfinals, there then becomes 3 rounds. So person 1 goes into the ring, does their set, comes out, second person goes in, does their set, first person back in, second person back in, first person back in, second person back in, so 3 times each. And what they're doing while they're battling, there's a live DJ. The breakers have no idea what music they're going to be dancing to, so they just have to pick up on the beat and improvise. When they see their opponent going in the circle, in the performance space, you have to really take account of what your opponent is doing, because when you go in, you need to top what they're doing. I'm going to talk about what they're judged on a bit more later, but it's all about adapting it in the moment, making it the best you can be, and also, wowing the audience, getting them on your side as well. So quarterfinals onwards, it is 1 versus 1 knockout. So it's whoever wins that battle then moves into the semi-finals. And again, 3 rounds each, then there's a bronze medal match, and then into the final. What they're judged on, that's what I'm going to tell you about now. So they're judged on 3 main things: musicality, technique, it's 4 main things, sorry. Musicality, technique, vocabulary, and execution. So in terms of musicality, that is the main component of breaking. How do they respond to the music? Do they listen and take those breaks in the beat? That's where the term breaking comes from. And do certain amazing freezes? Are they doing power moves at a set time in terms of how the music is playing? This is the dance side of it. Are they adapting to the music? Then there's technique, of course. Are you good at the moves? Are you executing them perfectly? So that's something else they're being judged on. Vocabulary, that's the next thing. Do you have an extensive amount of moves? You are not allowed to repeat a move. And if you do repeat a move, you get penalised. And as an opponent, you're watching out for this, just in case the judges haven't seen it, and you make the judges know that. So if you ever see a b-boy doing this at the side, that means someone has just repeated a move and they're telling the judges that. Also, you don't really want to copy moves that your opponent has done either, because it makes you look like a copycat and you can't think originally. So originality is a big thing here. And then there's the execution. Are they clean moves? No mistakes? How is it all put together? How does it flow? Have you got your transitions perfectly? And do you have your own style? A lot of b-boys, b-girls, you will see having their own specific, unique moves just for them. And is it dynamic? So that's what they're being judged on. Also, the crowd plays a huge part in this. Judges, even though they probably say they don't, could be swayed by the crowd's reaction. If someone's just thrown down the most amazing move you've ever seen and the crowd go wild, obviously the judges are going to hear that and pay attention to it. So that's what they're looking for. So in terms of Olympics, I think this is going to be the real spectator sport of the Olympics. The crowd, I'm hoping, is going to be an absolute crazy one. And I think it's going to be the talk of the end of the Olympics. So 9th and 10th of August, take a look. It's going to be fabulous. Write in the comments if you watch it. What do you think? Any more questions? Type that in the comments and I will answer you. Hopefully I'll be doing a vlog from the 9th and 10th of August. I'm going to be at the London Olympic Park watching on a big screen, watch along. So hopefully I'll do a bit of content from there. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, subscribe, and see you soon. Bye.